Hello YouTube, welcome back to Daily Shining here, and today, before we're gonna get started on this, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be doing two videos today, just today. I don't know for the rest because I need to like work on these little videos I have done for the past few months, and yeah, and this is like my fifth or sixth. I may be wrong, you can check it by yourself. But today we're gonna be reacting to the top 10 worst movie sequels. She could have just said something instead of ruining. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna leave her barking. I'm gonna leave it. I'm leaving it out. But any other than that, hope you guys liked the video. Please always remember this: hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And let's begin.
There are many lackluster follow-ups, but some manage to ruin everything we love about the original.
Oh dang, Spider-Man
Welcome
3.
to WatchMojo.com, and today worst movie sequels.
No, it's not possible.
Number 10, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Nope, haven't seen that movie, but I heard about it.
Kicking off our list is the Bayhem that has Transformers fans, as well as fans of good movie making, up in arms. While Michael Bay's original solid, this one is a big explosion fest with a bewildering plot, atrocious humor,
I am directly below. The enemy screwed him.
zero character development, and blatant racial stereotyping.
Oh, look at this motherfucker.
Plus,
Oh.
it just won't end. Ugh, does Shia LaBeouf ever stop screaming? Number 9, Star Trek V: The Final Frontier. The first clue that this movie might not live up to expectations? It's written and directed by William Shatner.
I don't want my pain taken away. I need my pain.
The Final Frontier was meant to be a spectacular farewell to the original Enterprise crew. Unfortunately, the low-budget picture turned into a Shatner fest about an incredibly easy-to-reach god planet. Among the film's sins, Spock is given a religious half-brother, and we're forced to middle-aged Uhura dance erotically for hapless aliens. Some things you just can't unsee.
I am sorry. He's sorry. See, he's sorry. That makes everything all right. He's sorry. Stop it, Jim.
Number 8, Blues Brothers 2000.
Don't know
This
this.
long gestating follow-up is more an homage to Fallen Friends than anything else, but all it does is taint our memories of the original.
The orphanage is gone. Jake's gone. Curtis is gone. I got no brother. I got no life. I got nothing, for Christ's sake.
Blues Brothers 2000 was dedicated to John Belushi, Cab Calloway, and John Candy, but somehow it still manages to completely undermine the importance of Belushi's character and his relationship with Dan Aykroyd. It also rehashes the same old Mission from God storyline and fails to deliver any laughs.
What?
Number 7, Speed 2.
Okay, I don't even know, but I haven't seen any of these movies, and I don't really know why, but it's up to you to leave it if you like it or dislike it, and that's what pretty much I have to say about it.
Cruise Control. Keanu Reeves wisely jumped ship when he heard about this sequel, but Sandra Bullock took the opportunity to reprise her role. The result is a painfully generic action film that does not deserve to bear the same name as its predecessor. No, really, you really can't call a movie Speed if it takes place on a slow-sailing cruise ship. Duh.
Wow.
You're not serious. You're not.
Number 6, Indiana Jones and the
Nope.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Forget jumping the shark, this sequel nukes the fridge. This adventure series is best known for its practical effects and storytelling. However, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas decided to give fans an eye full of CGI and a ridiculous yarn about aliens, or interdimensional beings, or something. They even tried to hand the franchise over to the loudmouth Shia LaBeouf.
You got a problem with that?
Number 5, Spider-Man 3.
There we go, Spider-Man 3. Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it yesterday. I've seen it in the television. Yep. Let's see, why is it the worst movie sequel? I mean, Spider-Man 2 is the best one. And I don't like Spider-Man 1 because, details are not that great, but I'll give it out. So if I gave it a rating out of 5, I would be like 3.5.
Where do you go after Spider-Man 2? Anywhere but here, guys.
No. Please don't say that.
Sam Raimi ends his Spider-Man run by packing this installment with not one, but 3 underdeveloped villains, topped off by Topher Grace as comic favorite Eddie Brock / Venom. Once you see Peter Parker go emo and start dancing, you know a reboot is inevitable.
Anybody care about what I want? I do. Shut up. No.
Number 4,
Yeah.
The Matrix
Oh.
Revolutions. Though it was filmed back-to-back with the slightly superior Reloaded, this trilogy ender manages to take the series way down the rabbit hole. Fans foolishly hoped for a truly inspired finale that matched the originality of the first.
I think of nothing else.
But instead, they got a bland and straightforward action romp filled with plot holes, eye candy over character development, and an ending that falls flat. Number 3, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Destroy Superman.
Later. He's a little bit anxious.
Christopher Reeve got a story writing credit for his work on the 4th Superman installment, but probably wished no one knew he had anything to do with this sorry sequel. The Man of Steel decides to eliminate nuclear weapons from Earth. Sounds cool on paper, but the result is a slow-moving story with cartoon-like action, special effects so cheap-looking it's hilarious, and a lack
So cheap is from the 80s. You can't. Oh, damn. I'm not getting mad of the movies. I'm getting mad of the person that is doing these, because you know how from the 80s. I think this is from a person from the 2000s. I don't know, or the 90s. But you know how cheap things were in the 80s. Who doesn't know that?
laughable villain called Nuclear Man.
Where is the woman? Give it up. You'll never find her. If you will not tell me, I will hurt people.
Quick question, what is up with that wall rebuilding supervision? Number 2, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Our sincere apologies to those who camped outside movie theaters to see this sci-fi snooze fest. Star Wars fans had high hopes for the first sequel in 16 years, and those high hopes did not include trade disputes, stiff acting, midi-chlorians, a complete lack of romance and humor, or Jar Jar Binks.
Crazy.
At this point, a reboot probably couldn't redeem George Lucas, but several fan edits have made the film serviceable and less offensive.
Toyo.
Number 1, Batman and Robin.
I want a car. Chicks dig the car. This is why Superman works alone.
Taking the top spot on our list is a sequel so bad, it put the Batman franchise on ice. Included in the list of offenses is pretty much everything you hear and see on screen. For example, the props. There's a new Batmobile, a Batman Visa card, as well as costumes with nipples and enhanced codpieces. Plus, none of the casting worked, and few would defend the script's gratuitous use of puns.
What do you say we heat things up?
Ash, thoughts for my pride alone.
Ooh. Talk about your cold shoulder.
They even managed to make Bane lame. Do you agree with our list? Which sequel do you hate the
Do you hate? It's about judging, because I could have done it more better with some pros and cons, not some rude, But some of the things she said was right, but mostly, I don't agree with her opinion with it. But you can leave it down below. I'm gonna leave it also down below if I have a chance. Hope you guys remember. If you guys like the video, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, notification bell, and the like button. Oh shit! If you wonder why did that sound, it's because I've been sitting on the couch and doing my homework. And yeah, that's really why. I don't even know why I put that in the video, but forget about that and stay sharp, guys, and peace. And stay tuned for another video today.